you observed that certain audiences are more susceptible to extremist activities on gaming platforms? And if so, which are these audiences and why do you think they are more susceptible than others?
So I think that's a really interesting question. And when I was thinking about it, went back to some of our research over the last couple of years. Um, from a statistical point of view, there's no one audience demographic that seems to be more or less susceptible. When we dive into that more, there does seem to be a correlation between duration of gameplay and potential susceptibility to violent extremist ideologies. A bit more gameplay seems to make people more resilient, but an extreme amount of gameplay seems to make people less resilient. That's probably linked to a lot of other social demographic variables. Who plays games for 40 hours a week, right? What else goes in line with that? From the case studies where we've actually seen individuals radicalized via gaming platforms, it tends to be younger audiences who are seeking a sense of meaning, a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, who find online communities and a strong sense of identity through those communities. But when those communities happen to be extremist communities present in gaming platforms, that can go off the rails really quickly. So we've seen that in Singapore with a group of teenagers who were radicalized into ISIS. We've seen the same in Germany with neo-Nazi groups. And of course, the Buffalo attacker in the US also was present in a lot of gaming communities that had far-right links that played a part of his radicalization pathway. Gaming rarely, like with any factor, gaming is rarely the only piece involved, but it's an important one, and one that's often neglected. So I think that's why it's worth paying a bit more attention to.